Hi folks, in this video we're going to look at the career of Casey Mittelstadt, as he is RFA as well and he's looking for a contract. Coming up. Okay, let's take a look at these numbers and see what we think. What's coming up for Casey this summer? All right, I'll start off with, he's listed as 6 foot or 6'1", depending where you look. So I just put both there, 6 foot to 6'1", 209, which surprised me he's that heavy, to be honest, you know. But he does look bigger. He looks like he's put on a good 10, 15 pounds this year, he does. He's turning 23 on November 22nd. So he will be 23 next season. Well, maybe not for the first month, but you know what I mean. He'll be 23. Okay, so let's look at his numbers and see what we think. 2017, 2018, when all the Mittelstadt hype came in, he came up for 6 games, very impressive, 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points. He was a +1, he laid out 2 hits, and he had 9 shots on goal for an 11.1 shooting percentage, no takeaways, and 5 giveaways. In 2018, 2019, where we put all that pressure on him to be the number 2 center, you might recall, which, you know, I used to get into it with Sabre fans about this, but anyway, 77 games, 12 goals, 13 assists, 25 points for an alarming -19 that year. 30 hits in 77 games, which was, you know, wasn't very good. I believe this will develop as he does, though. You know, that's kind of normal with forwards. Had 118 shots, a 10.2 shooting percentage, 31 takeaways, 39 giveaways. And then last year, the year where a lot of people were saying, I was one that, like I'm saying right now with Skinner, I didn't give up on Mittelstadt. I believed it could turn into what happened this year. Was a nice, pleasant surprise, though. I mean, he looked a lot better than I expected this year. He did. 31 games played, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points for a -5, 11 hits in the 31 games, 34 shots for an 11.8 shooting percentage, and 6 takeaways, 9 giveaways. And this year where he kind of came into his own a bit, I found, you know? He had 40 games played, 10 goals, 12 assists, 22 points, a -10, 9 hits. That needs work. 60 shots, though, which is, you know, was nice to... I'm going to point something out in a second, though. 16.7 shooting percentage, 18 takeaways, 18 giveaways. So his career is 154 games played, 27 goals, 34 assists, 61 points, -33 for his career, 52 hits, and the shots 221 for a 12.2 shooting percentage, 55 takeaways, 71 giveaways, and in his goals, his 27 goals, he has 4 game winners, 1 shorthanded goal, and he does have a shorthanded assist also in his career. And even strength, his numbers, 19 goals, 23 assists at even strength, 42 points. And on the power play, 8 goals, 11 assists for 19 points. So 1/3 of his points are on the power play, give take, just a little less. And his average ice time, folks, is just under 14 minutes, 13 minutes and 57 seconds. Now, I'm going to show you what I found, what impressed me and surprised me, actually, when I started laying down the chart on this guy, was his shooting percentage is over 10% every single year. That surprised me. That really did surprise me. I got to admit, I didn't expect that. You know? I mean, this year, 16.7, that's an alarmingly high percentage. It is. You know, he's got to start shooting more because he's got accuracy, this guy. 12% for his career. You know, when you've thrown a few hundred shots and you're hitting over 10%, it's good. It's good. I mean, if you look at the team, I mean, the percentage is way under this. So we look at these numbers, we look at these intangibles, and also I found that What else was it that impressed me? There was something else on there that really kind of stood out besides. Oh, well, I think the takeaways and giveaways was kind of, yes, but anyway, that's not a big deal. The thing we have to look at with Casey Mittelstadt, I believe, is that not too long ago, he wasn't sure if he's going to make the NHL, this kid. Not that long ago. I mean, I'm sure he believes in himself and he just pushed himself. But not that long ago, Mittelstadt was like questionable if he was a bust. Wasn't that long ago. And I think he answered no this year. He answered no. No, he's got a future for sure. Mittelstadt this year kind of reminded me of kind of Reinhart when a few years back when Reinhart was really showing some promise, you know? So, again, we've got the dilemma of, I believe, another bridge deal. I think we should bridge deal all these guys. We are in a financial crisis as a team. And the truth is, he doesn't really have much say in it at this point. His numbers aren't big enough. If I looked at his, and see, my bridge deals, I like 3 years when it comes to the players I believe in. The ones I'm like, I don't know for sure, I would go with 2 years, you know? And Mittelstadt is kind of on the cusp of how I felt like that before the season, but now I kind of believe in him. So I would go 3 years. This is me. Tell me what you think. 3 years times $2 million. I think that's fair. And I think that can benefit us very soon. If he's going to develop the way I think he's going to. I think we've got a 30 goal scorer here, folks. I do. I know it's a little soon to say that, but I think this is going to be a 30 goal guy in the NHL. I could be dead wrong. I could be. I've always learned to trust these gut feelings when he showed so many good signs this year. Would he take 3 years at $2 million a year? You know, maybe if we throw some incentives at him, you know, some incentives that, realistic incentives where he really will push hard to get. I mean, Kruger's not here, so he has a chance. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So that's it for the Mittelstadt video. Tell me what you guys think. Too high, too low? I don't know. It's a touchy thing. This isn't my expertise, I just know I can't stand terrible contracts, and I don't like to see the Sabres lock into long-term terrible contracts. Like, what I would give to get rid of those 2 big contracts on our team. I don't mind Jack, because we know we can move him. We can move him. The other 2, forget it. They're like, petrified in the forest, forever. Okay, that's it for this video. I'm gonna get on the next one. I got another one coming up. I will see you then. Have a good one, guys.